Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I just finished watching the Twin Flame Universe Netflix docuseries. I'm a little late to the party on that because I think that came out in 2023, but I did go a couple years without having Netflix, so I only just re-got it. But I am gonna say I do not subscribe to the Twin Flame journey truly. I do always lean more toward using the word soulmate these days as opposed to twin flame, because honestly I do think that if that is such a thing, it is probably severely rare, and I think that they are pushing the idea of unrequited love so heavily that I do not think that anything healthy really had come from that. It seemed to me more so like they really were like promoting toxicity with that idea. So I'm really not going to be using the word twin flame anymore in any of my readings. I have dialed that back in recent months anyway, because the more I had researched it, it was seeming to me like they were glorifying like a very toxic connection with it. So personally, I do feel that everybody has like soulmates and there are different types, but I do not believe that you know, they were like telling people to stalk people, and like if somebody is pushing you away, I mean, some people do get addicted to like the cat and mouse chase situation, but also to a degree you do need to realize the signs that if somebody is pushing you away to that level, they're probably just really not that interested in you and they're just letting you down easy. It doesn't mean that you have like this deep committed soul contract with this person. So I do have to say that I do not feel like I resonate much with this twin flame concept personally. Me and my husband are very opposite. I always felt like we, you know, have a very balanced soulmate connection. He and I did have like a love at first sight, where we both acknowledged the same feeling towards one another. Like when we had like, you know, a lot of like deja vu type feelings towards each other, like we had known each other our whole lives, you know, and me and him have been together 11 years and we've been friends for about 18 or 19 at this point. So I do feel that your true soulmate is going to be somebody where you both feel the exact same about the other person. Like it's not gonna be a situation where one person loves you and the other person is completely 100% uninterested. Like, if you're feeling like that, that is not a soulmate. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. That is somebody who's pushing you away because they either, you know, are not interested in you in that manner or not. I mean, on this docuseries, people were marrying people that they 100% did not like at all, and they were getting like creepy weirdo vibes off of this person, and they were saying that, oh well, because I was told to marry them, I'm gonna just marry them. And they ended up changing their genders and all sorts of stuff just based on what these cult leaders say. I do not subscribe to this message, so I'm just letting you guys know I'm not using the term twin flame in any of my messages anymore, because I am so turned off by this concept. Also, the people running this cult also did not even look that in love to me personally either. They seemed very robotic, and they both had like that dead like psychopath look in their eyes where it was really weirding me out. So with that being said, let's get into today's message. So we are doing a general reading. Oh gosh, we have the Tower on the bottom. So we have a chaotic upheaval coming through. And 8 of Pentacles. So somebody is learning a new craft. That could be you or someone you're dealing with. Maybe you're taking on a new job in the future. Doing a new form of study. The Devil. So we have codependent attachments, or this could be like even, so this could be like toxic addictions, but it also could be heavy like sexual desire towards one another. And then we have Queen of Chilies, which is again a very confident, you know, sexual, passionate. This is Leo energy. Maybe Leo season is going to be significant. And the Devil is also Capricorn. So maybe Capricorn season, Leo season. We have the Emperor. So with the Emperor coming out, that is, you know, a very confident, well-balanced, masculine energy coming through. Maybe somebody is, you know, getting into their Emperor energy. That's also Aries. Maybe somebody's dealing with an Aries. 2 of Daggers is being at a crossroads, not being sure what direction to turn. We have 5 of Cactus, which is abandonment issues. So somebody may be feeling abandoned. Or that could be like the Devil energy too. That could be like, maybe if somebody is stuck on like having past abandonment wounds that affect their day-to-day. 9 of Pentacles, so that is being in a single, abundant energy. That did come out underneath the Devil though, so maybe somebody is stuck in like a toxic single energy. Like somebody loves to be single, to have like devilish ways. Maybe somebody likes having a lot of partners or something. 7 of Cactuses, which is like 7 of Pentacles, which is like planting seeds for the future. 2 of Pentacles is like a yin and yang energy coming into balance. Page of Daggers, this is communication coming through. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who was immature. But that did come out under the 2 of Daggers. So this may be somebody, you know, clarifying feelings or something for you. Some sort of truth and illumination. Judgment. So somebody is going to be having some sort of karmic judgment. Maybe somebody finds you judgmental, or they were heavily judging you in the past, and they are going to realize that their opinions were not based on facts. We do have Ace of Jugs, which is like an overabundance and emotional fulfillment. 6 of Daggers here. So this is like walking away from things that no longer serve you. This is, you know, a car driving away. And then we also have 6 of Chilies, which is 6 of Wands here. So this is a celebratory union coming through. Okay, then we have 6 of Jugs reversed. So we just had 666 come out. So 666 could be significant for somebody. I mean, we did have Devil energy, but this is also being stuck in the past. So this is, somebody is heavily stuck in the past. So that could be, again, past abandonment wounds, past toxic behaviors. Somebody likes to be childish. 7 of Chilies. So this is fighting, you know, toxicity with this poisonous snake here, rattlesnake. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of toxic snakes in your life. Maybe you live somewhere where there is a lot of rattlesnakes. I believe it is Year of the Snake currently. Maybe somebody that you're dealing with is born during like the Chinese Year of the Snake. And Knight of Jugs. So somebody wants to come in quickly with a lot of passion, but again, this is a player. So this is the player card. So we had the Emperor come out. So it does seem like, it seems like the decision is more so somebody being stuck between being childish and immature and moving forward into like a more masculine Emperor energy. So somebody is kind of, you know, stuck between worlds here. Like, and then 5 of Jugs is, you know, crying over spilled milk. Crying over things that happened in the past that you cannot change. So this could be you or someone you're dealing with. It's a lot of like past drama, past energy coming through, but we also have like it's a choice between staying in a lower vibration, doing like, you know, just childish player energy stuff, or becoming a mature masculine adult that can take care of you know, finances and do things on their own. So then we got Queen of Jugs. This is like a mothering, nurturing energy. Maybe somebody views you as very like motherly, nurturing, or, you know, vice versa. Maybe this is your energy coming out or theirs. So put that where it resonates. But yes, I'm getting somebody is stuck between being single and a bit childish and immature, releasing like the past version of themselves and moving on to this more adult, mature version of themselves. So let's see what Animal Oracle comes out, this Woodland Warden. So what energy is coming out here? We'll do a past, present, future to see what we get. So this is a butterfly and snowdrop, which is hope, but it was in reverse. So, you know, butterflies are symbols of transformation. You may have had hope for this situation in the past. You may have thought that this person was going to transform into this like mature energy, but you're losing hope. This person may be stuck in a immature energy, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but not everybody always wants to grow up. You may be dealing with like a Peter Pan energy. You know, maybe somebody just wants to be childish forever. And, you know, this is where too, if that doesn't serve you, you may have to decide what's best for you. But this also could be your energy. Maybe you're somebody who just is tired of being mature and you want to be immature. But we do have the Coyote and Datura, which is deceit. So there may have been some level of deceit here. This person may have deceived you with hopes of having some sort of more serious adult connection. Or maybe you were in a bit of a sneaky, deceptive energy. So put that where it resonates. But we do have the Boar and Pumpkin, which is confidence. So you are gaining more confidence. This is very Queen of Wands. So maybe you are dealing with a, you know, entering a Queen of Wands energy where you are more fiery, passionate, entering your confident era. Something may occur during the autumn time with the pumpkins here. Alrighty. I'm going to pull some Romeo and Juliet cards to see what else comes out. Okay, we have marriage. So wedding, matrimony, wedlock. This could be what you were aiming for. Maybe you are currently married. Maybe you are somebody who wants marriage. You wanted like a mature connection with this person. You know. Oh, but then we have fake fake death. So disguise, concealment, keeping secrets, and hidden truth. Okay. So yeah, the marriage basically came out to clarify the hope card. Then we have, you know, faking the death to clarify deceit. So confirmation on deceit. There was some sort of secrecy here. So again, somebody may have been just misleading you. Flirt and seduction. So yeah, this is coming out to clarify the confidence. So maybe as you step into your confidence, you're going to be more flirtatious, more seductive towards people, I guess. But also, or this person could have been very flirtatious and seductive to the point where you thought that you were going to get some sort of commitment out of them, but that's not what you got. Instead, you have, you know, disguised truths and hidden secrets. So put that energy where it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate for you, just leave it for someone else. And it may not be your story, but we're going to choose an inner child healing oracle to see what message comes out here. Number 22, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. So just be ready for whatever the future holds. You know, it's looking like this person was, you know, not ready to be serious in the past. Energy does change daily, though. That doesn't mean that they'll never want to be more serious. It just means as of right now, as I'm doing this reading, the person may not have been ready, you know? So put that where it resonates. But I'm going to choose some zodiac signs and initial charms to further confirm that this is your story. This could also give you sun, moon, or rising signs, or a time period where something may change in your connection. We have Libra and Leo. Then we have the letters H, T, Y, E, G, R, V, and D. Bye. I hope this helped.